You destroyed my bar, you piece of clown. I'm gonna remember that insult. Hello everyone, I'm Steel.
And I'm Teal.
And we're with Studio Blue.
Thank you for joining us for our first ever Indie Tuesdays, where Studio Blue plays a game that was recommended by you, the community.
Yep. All right, so we are playing Barry's Battle Bar. That's a mouthful, isn't
it is. Barry's Battle Bar.
Barry's Battle Bar. We are playing Barry's Battle Bar by Avocado Games.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can figure out what the controls are here. All right, here we go. So movement is WADs or this. All right.
Or that, yeah.
Okay, parry is the space bar. E is punch. Or the mouse, which I'm not going to use the mouse.
Yeah, we're just going to use E.
Q is throw. This is going to be fun.
Ooh.
Okay, F is taunt, which that gives you HP or costs HP. Okay, and then dash is not the most intuitive layout. I'm gonna come out and say this is a little on the rough side for me, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible.
Okay.
So, all right. Let's just see where this takes us, because, you know, this is not supposed to be a particularly long game. So let's see if we can't analyze the F out of it.
Black Rose Dragon, to see what you did there.
Yeah. All right, let's read the tutorial too, because I like to have an idea what I'm doing.
What are we doing?
Before I totally screw up.
Yeah. What are we doing? Tutorial.
All right. Red bullets are parryable. Okay. Doink. Yellow bullets are reflectable, so I guess that means you stop a red bullet if you hit it with your parry. You knock it back if it's a yellow bullet.
Okay.
Blue bullets follow you. Yay.
Ooh, yeah.
Purple bullets unparryable but can be split. Interesting. How does that work? Do you punch it to split it? Green bullets are... Am I playing a bullet hell game? I'm about to play
I think you're playing bullet hell.
Oh, this is going to be terrible, guys. This is going to be so bad. Oh, the failure is going to be epic, dudes. It's crazy.
Pray that you can parry. I know, Burke, right?
then there are lasers, which must be avoided, and we have to do a full punch combo to break a barrier. God.
Oh, yeah, you can't parry black bullets. I guess you have to dodge them.
Dodge, yeah.
Is there a dodge command?
I don't know if there is. Let me go back to controls.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Not really a jump, but if it's a side scroller, then I'm going to guess that up is jump.
Okay.
You know, as opposed to up is not jump. I love that guy. Oh my god, he's like one of the best YouTubers in the world. Up is not jump.
So E is punch. Looking at the way the keyboard's laid out, E and Q on either side of W. Yeah,
it's so right out of the starting gate, this is not going to be the most intuitive setup for me.
Yeah.
I could try to use a mouse, but I know I'm going to screw that up.
No, that's not.
Because I don't usually using keyboard and mouse unless it's like a FPS first person, you know, like a shooter.
Yeah.
Like, then I can use it, but to use this for a side scroller, I'm pretty sure this is going to mess me up. So I would like to see more customization of the keys.
I would too. I would too. This is not intuitive to me either.
Yeah. And gamepad support.
Ooh, yeah, gamepad support.
Yeah. All right.
I like to play most of my games on when using a controller.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh my god,
100%.
Keyboard.
That's your bag. That is your bag. All right, shall we see where this takes us?
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay. There we go. All right, space. Oh, okay. It's just going to tell us more. Okay, so when you start a new game, it still tells us how to control. It tells us the tutorial. That's fantastic. That's not a tutorial, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
Monday.
It's Monday. It's Monday all day.
Oh God, did you hear that title about Undertale?
Yes.
You know. Remember, Sans was sampled from Patrick from SpongeBob. It's been proven. Well, Davis, look.
They're in a bar.
Dude, the fucking stances. Look at your bros over there, man.
Wow, it's a bar.
Cool, right? The rent is pretty cheap and the room is neat. I've already decorated it a little.
A little? Look at all those liquor bottles in the back. Holy shit.
Dude, bro's ready to go, man. He's got everything from wild turkey to top shelf.
Pearl, you're in tune with this. Pearl's making an alcoholic drink.
There you go. There you go.
And why do you need a bar?
What do you mean, why? It's my own business, and I like the aesthetics.
Can you even mix drinks?
I've completed a special 3-day express course.
Ouch.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. Read it on the internet?
Read it on the internet. Don't you like it?
I mean, it looks comfy. It's just, Barry, you had a great job as a therapist. Why did you decide to buy a bar? That was so sudden.
Well, sometimes you just need to go to a place where everybody knows
Your name.
your name. Well, I was fired, actually.
Oops.
Forgot to tell you.
Oh, God. Seriously? How? For what?
For beating up a client.
Ooh.
What kind of therapy is that? Is that physical therapy? Because that sounds like that's physical therapy.
I think it was therapy for him. I don't even know what to say. And you're calm about this?
What?
That's a life-changing thing, man. Now you don't have a stable income. Spend loads of money on some bar and that top shelf liquor, and you're not anxious even a little?
There's no way that top shelf liquor ain't booms.
I'm at a loss for words. I can't even imagine what.
Hey, Davis, slow down a little. Let me pour you something.
Uh-oh. Remember, 3 days.
3 days.
3 days he learned to be a bartender.
Days.
Ever since we met at middle school, you've never failed to impress me.
You've never succeeded to impress me.
It's like you're ready for everything, not a single doubt.
You know, his words say one thing, but his face says another.
I know. I would not want to get any drinks from this guy.
No.
3 days, man.
No. 3 days. Yeah, I mean, you know, he would know how to make a rum and coke.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you do that?
And you've always been a neurotic, huh?
Doesn't it bother you that you don't know your own fate? The most precious things can be gone in a single moment. Isn't that what happened to you?
Oh, are we about to get some character growth through exposition?
Oh, and you handle it with a smile on your face. I could use your confidence right now.
You already have it, though. You just need to show it.
Is this where if it was a Bollywood film, it would break out into a song?
Yeah, they'd break up into a song right now.
Yeah.
Just right now. Full song and dance number. The patrons would start coming in, joining in on the song 100%.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm telling the truth. You're so fixated on your future that you forget to live in the present.
Jay likes the voices.
He does. Oh, God. Yes, Jay, we will voice your characters all sorts of ways.
Yes, we will.
So what that I lost my therapist job? No, I have an awesome bar. Yeah, the business can fail and I'll have to close. Or maybe to become super popular in a well-known place.
How could you know that?
I can't, of course. But I can say with confidence that right now I'm having my first customer.
First victim, you mean?
Yeah. We only have the present. Then why should you worry about the past or the future? You just need to make your today the way you want it to be.
What can I say? Your education shows.
That is a long-ass cutscene for a fighting game. There's a lot of... I love me some purple prose, and I love me some characters talking to each other, but holy smokes. Do you have some kind of problem? Why did you start talking about it? Yeah, okay, conversational tone shift. Nope. I do have an issue with that.
Okay. Well, I guess.
You guess?
It's just a couple of days ago I angered some weird guy. And when I apologized, he screamed something about taking everything from me.
Interesting. What did you do to him? Okay, now I gotta say something before we go any further. I like the idea of a therapist turned bartender who's also a brawler.
Yeah.
And I think that if this writing is refined and made it so that it's tighter, like just tighten up the writing, I think that this is actually a really cool concept because he can help his friends. He can talk with people.
Sure.
But at the same time, he offers them drinks and he beats the shit out of people. I mean, I really like the concept of this character a lot.
Yeah, and I like the opening scene, but they need to just shorten it. It needs to be condensed so that it's less talky.
Oh, yeah.
You know, as BG points out, I mean, it's like a visual novel.
Yeah.
Like he says visual novel meets Mortal Kombat. Well, he's right, except we haven't seen the Mortal Kombat part yet.
Right. Yeah, it basically, we do stop and pause, so we'll give the credits to maybe about 3 minutes, but that's still way too much talking.
Yeah.
Way too much exposition.
Caro, I don't know why they're using Undertale beeps. I guess because it was convenient. I don't know.
I mean, it's a good way to have a character talk. You know, the...
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure there were games that did it before Undertale. Undertale just popularized it. I don't have a problem with it personally.
No, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Spilled the coffee on him.
Oh, God. That's death worthy right there.
Oh, shit. Especially if I coffee.
Are we doing a cutscene?
The hell?
Are we doing a cutscene within a cutscene? Okay, we're not. Okay. Okay. You want to do the bad guy?
Okay. Mr. Davis! Finally, I found you!
My bar! Why the hell did you do that? Oh my God, this is gonna be like Scott fucking Pilgrim level bullshit.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hit Bolt Neon!
Yeah, this is gonna be some Scott Pilgrim level bullshit.
Come to fulfill the promise to take everything from Mr. Davis. For example, his life.
Did I ask for your grudges? You destroyed my bar, you piece of clown. I'm gonna remember that insult.
Yeah.
That's like random as fuck.
That is a
piece of clown.
Piece of clown.
Piece of clown. Don't be surprised, guys, if I say that during our AMA. That means you have to deal with me.
An obstruction? Then I shall destroy it.
Oh shit. What? Oh God, I hate this. Oh my God, I hate this.
Oh my God, you didn't pull it out.
This is awful.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, if you successfully parry or whatever, you get some HP.
Oh, I get HP back. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm kind of dealing with that. I'm kind of jiving. So this is bullet hell and fighting. Two things Steel is not good at.
I just love the way radical way that the bad guy's dressing. Like it's so 80s. Like BG pointed out, it's like he's got those you know, glasses and everything. The shades.
Oh, dude, the aesthetic is amazing.
It is so cool. I do like
basically, I'm just going to be parrying the fuck out of things and getting HP back. So, yeah, it's all right. I guess because the controls are clunky as shit. Oh God, I am really bad at this. Okay, also there's a cooldown. I just realized there's a cooldown. Yeah, there's a cooldown. I can't like just spam shit. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, because I just tried to parry that yellow bolt back at him, and there's a cooldown. There's a straight up cooldown.
That makes sense though. You guys, you know what I like is the fact that the controls are overlaid. There's an overlay on the left side of the screen that shows you the controls.
Yeah, that is actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Very, very helpful.
Where's my health, by the way? I can't actually see my health. Is that at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah. I think. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
Damn! Oh my God, was that putting the coin in the...
Yeah, so it's putting the coin in the jukebox, baby.
Oh shit, that's awesome!
Okay, so it's the bottom of the screen. Yeah, that is my health.
Okay, that's your health. Okay. Holy shit, that's cool. Yeah, we don't know enemy health.
Oh, it's the thing up at the top of the screen.
Oh, Silver Shion says, oh, there it is up there. So, Silver Shion, it's up at the top. It says 6204
Whew.
for enemy.
A hitbox is, of course, nice and chunky. So it's actually really difficult to do this.
Okay.
Yeah. I love the idea of this game. Really love the idea of this game, but it is requiring a type of precision that I don't think you can do easily.
Yeah.
With a keyboard, unfortunately.
Yeah. See, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
They need to have a gamepad or some kind of controller.
Agreed.
Function, so that you can play with a controller. Just plug it in.
I agree completely. Also, the reflecting of yellow bullets is not actually, there's not a lot of reason to put so yellow bullets are a lot faster than red bullets, a lot faster.
Okay.
And they cause a nominal amount of damage, so it's actually more of a risk than a risk versus reward. So we always talk about risk versus reward, like, what is the reward for the risk?
Right.
There's not a lot of reward for that. Now let's see what taunt does, because I haven't really tried that too much. Okay, that was funny.
Oh, that's awesome! He just goes down. Yeah.
So it seems like a lot of this is going to be attacking, setting things up, and then healing between a lot of volleys.
Yeah.
No, honestly, this is almost would be better as a rhythm game.
You're right. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
The different X, O, X, and charge.
Right. Like, I'm not necessarily Friday Night Funk, but kind of like Friday Night Funk. Yeah.
He made a comment. That would be like if your first fight in Street Fighter 2 was M. Bison.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the difficulty is insane right now.
Yeah.
This bullets should be slower for us noobs. There needs to be a greater reward for going after the faster. Ooh, cool. Frame counting. Yeah, you actually can go directly from taunt into parry.
Okay.
That's good. That's actually a positive. Ooh, and it looks kind of like you can maybe dodge with a taunt. I couldn't really tell.
Yeah. I guess if you get up there, you can punch the thing. You
can. That's the way you cause major damage.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of that, and let me tell you why. Because you have to get too close to where the bullet sources are.
True.
All the time.
Yeah.
The bullets are always coming from the machine. Always.
Yeah, they don't stop.
Right.
It's constant.
Right, but if let's say that up here there was something that shot at you, and you had to move around here, there was something here that shot at you. Like there were drones that come out of this machine. And those drones are things that attack you, but then they attack you at a separate angle so that you actually have a clear space. Because right here, I'm at the origin of the things that are attacking me.
Yeah.
So I can never actually be here and not be in some kind of severe danger.
Yeah, because you're only you're losing 8 but only gaining 2.
Right.
Yeah.
So then I have to back up here. I have to kind of learn this thing. Now there's a dash, which I'm kind of trying to figure out dash. Looks like dash might be your quick dash.
Let me let's catch up with chat here because they're doing some math here.
Okay, go ahead.
So BG's done some math, and it's 43 HP per hit, or it's 48 if you reflect. So 6204 HP of the enemy, right? Divided by 40, so it's 144. Okay. 144 or more button pushes to win the first fight. And he points out that's really excessive. If an arcade game did that, people would quit fast. And Jay agrees. Jay says introduce a number of bullet types, one at a time.
Yeah, agreed.
And then only introduce red for your first boss and so on. So yeah, spot on, guys. Absolutely spot on.
I agree completely. Slow it down. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack here, and I think what I want to do is I'll go one more round. I don't think this is winnable for me, and I just would rather actually give some comprehensive advice to the developer, so if they see this video, then
Yeah, we want to give good advice because the game has a lot of potential. This is fun. Visually, this game is awesome, and the soundtrack that Mr. Sherbet provided is it's just so in tune with the visual aesthetic. I mean, you do have this whole nostalgia 80s arcade vibe to it.
I do like, however, by the way, I like the fact that what I'm throwing at him is bottles, mugs, records,
things from the bar, right?
Yeah. It's really cool. It is really, really cool. So I think what I want to do, unless chat wants us to go another round or two, I think we can kind of actually go into giving advice to the developer now.
Just want to. I want to let Silver Shion's comment come out too. Silver Shion says the dash has so much recovery it leaves you exposed.
It does. Nier Automata, which is the only game I've ever played with bullet hell that I genuinely enjoyed. 2B's recovery for dash is almost negligible, especially if you time the button in the right place when you're moving between the bullets. It's not even negligible. You kind of go into a rhythm of dodging, similar to dodging in the Arkham series, the Batman Arkham series.
Right.
At that point, the dodging mechanic is so baked into the fight mechanic, to the basic gameplay loop, that again, it's more like a rhythm game. See, the Arkham series is like a rhythm game when you're fighting, the battle flow state thing.
Yeah.
And the battles in Nier Automata are very similar. So if you're going to have dodging be the main mechanic, the dodge, dash, whatever button needs to have a zero cooldown, zero recovery. It needs to be a main thing.
Yeah, and so we have a lot of recovery time, not just in the parrying, but throwing too. I mean, Silver Shion noticed there's a lot of recovery time when you throw.
Yeah.
Too much recovery time, actually.
Right. You don't want to have a new player in a game like this have to learn how to count frames, especially, you know what, let's go to advice time. Let's just go to advice time.
Yeah, it's advice time.
All right, give me a second here, guys. We're going to go and we're going to start the advice section of the experience. Let's go here. And turn that off and turn that on. There we go. So you guys should just hear us chatting now. Okay, so I love the idea of this game. It's more than likely going to be a boss rush, which is fine. You know?
Yeah, boss rushes are good.
Yeah, I over the years have kind of grown to enjoy the way a good boss rush can be done. Yeah. So I have no problem with that. The aesthetic of this game is absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah, as I was saying, the visuals and the sound, the music, it all comes together to evoke that nostalgic arcade game feeling. Yes.
Somebody had mentioned earlier that if it was an arcade game, they would have walked away. So yeah, I agree with that completely.
Yeah.
Burke is correct. It's a very unforgiving tutorial fight. So let me give my advice.
Yeah, give your advice first. Yeah.
So, developer, if you're listening, we are going to put this up on YouTube. So, developer, if you're listening, what I suggest you do is you take that first fight and you teach just a single mechanic, moving and punching.
Right.
You know, moving and punching. Just teach that. Have the bullets be very slow. It doesn't have to be the octopus dude. It doesn't have to be Disco Doc Ock, whoever the hell that guy was.
Right.
It can be anything. You know, maybe he's sparring with his best friend. But spend that first fight teaching the player how to move and how to punch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then the next fight, teach them how to parry, and then how to dash.
Yeah.
And then kind of build on your stuff from there, but continue with the red bullets until they're comfortable fighting against things with red bullets. Then add in the yellow bullets. Remember, it's easy for people to forget that it's you teach a mechanic, enforce a mechanic, test a mechanic, and you're supposed to go slowly. Throwing too much at somebody, even with that tutorial screen, which I have thoughts on that in a second, you're still asking too much. It's asking too much.
Yeah, it is. My advice is more geared towards the timing. Your timing is way too fast for damage and way too slow for recovery and healing. You know, you're pretty much guaranteeing the person to lose your first fight because they're just going to run out of HP. Just, you know, it would, to me, it doesn't matter how slow the things are. If you're taking off too much HP, you're not rewarding enough HP, that fight's going to end pretty quickly.
Agreed completely. Yeah, you shouldn't have to have the player count frames in the first fight. But what that means, frame counting, is things like Cuphead, Dark Souls, where you learn exactly how many frames you are invincible during a roll, stuff like that.
Yeah.
In those Souls-like games or those really hard games, that is a mechanic that the player eventually has to learn. They have to learn, you know, what is the tell that a boss is going to attack? How long does it take for a boss to execute the attack? What are the frames of your invulnerability, etc.?
Right.
For this game, there is no reason that should be in the first battle at all.
No. The first battle, as you pointed out, should be a tutorial battle.
And even later on, given this engine, and I'm not sure if this is RPG Maker or Game Maker Studio or whatever.
Yeah.
The hitbox is so big and the character moves so slowly, there is a zero room for error in movement between bullets. As BG says, almost no room for error.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the hitbox was so big. Ooh.
It's almost the entire length of the dude.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I would not do that. I would instead have it be so that the hitbox would be center mass, or you know, torso to legs.
Right, torso to
or,
upper side,
or head to torso or something. Have
Something
it be
like
so there's
that.
a part of him that way when they're moving, they're not moving into the attack.
Yeah.
You know, I never felt like there was a place I could go other than exactly between the lines of bullets.
Yeah.
And there's no
room for error.
No room for error. No room for error. It's is this game good in concept? In concept, it is.
Yes, it is.
I love it. Please shorten that opening scene. It's not needed. You can cut it in half and still give us the information.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. The character voices and their dialogue is fine. You know, you set it up very well as far as, you know, establishing who these two guys are. Yeah. And their tone and their dialogue is fine. But as Jill said, and as I've said before, you're going to need to tighten up that, shorten that initial scene, because this is not supposed to be a visual novel.
No.
This is supposed to be a fighting game. So, you know. Yeah. Boom. 2 to 3 minutes, done.
Yes.
I would say 2 minutes. A 2 minute, because 2 minutes is actually a long time.
It is. It really is.
So no more than 120 seconds, 2 minutes, and then boom, get us into the fight.
A good example, developer for you to look into, is the way that the Scott Pilgrim versus the World game goes. It literally is. It starts off with Scott Pilgrim seeing Ramona Flowers. The two fall in love. They kind of float, kiss. Then it goes to like, but you have the evil exes, you know, that kind of thing. Like, it's literally like 30, 40 seconds of animation. And then you're dropped into level 1, beating the shit out of stuff.
Yeah.
Because in a fighting game, that's what people want. Yes, story is good. You want to have an attraction and an emotion to your characters. You absolutely do that. But ultimately, in a fighting game, you're just about punching stuff.
Yeah, you're just fighting. So, yeah. Put the focus on that. That's what you need to focus on, developer, on the fighting.
Like Silver saying, you paid attention, now you can play like you want for a few seconds. Yeah.
Now, I do want to say that I love the fact that they had the overlay on the metal screen of your controls.
Oh yeah.
So you don't lose sight of what you need to be pushing.
Agree completely.
That's nice.
Yes, 100%. 100%. That was very good. Once I figured out that the bottom bar was my health and the top bar was the boss's health, which was way too high, but I think we've already kind of beaten that.
We've already beaten that horse. Yeah.
Also, I don't know if this was actually what was happening because it was hectic, but when I was throwing something, if I timed hitting the throw button right when the item came back to me, it looks like I boomeranged it right back at him, so I started volleying. So I don't know if that was an actual mechanic or not, but I would kind of like to see the ability to throw things and maybe even throw bullets back, catch and throw bullets. That'd be kind of cool.
I recall that there was something like a parry counterattack kind of thing.
It was a record going back and forth, but it might have just been that I was throwing a bunch of records.
Could have been.
Yeah.
It could have been.
Yeah. And I agree, Burke. Yeah, still feels like it just threw you off the deep end, your first beam up fight. Yeah, but I think at this point we've given the dev enough advice that they can work with.
Yeah.
Avocado, this is a very good game concept, and this can become a very good game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's easy to pick up. It's fun to play, and you don't have to invest hours and hours and hours into it. No,
not at all. Not at all. So hopefully this is helpful to you, developer, if you're listening. JD, if you're also listening, your music is amazing as always.
Oh, the music totally spot on with this game. Really good.
God, okay, what was the name of that song they were playing? Do 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 do. I feel like I should know that as a classical music fan, and I feel like I'm about to lose all my street cred. But do 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 do. I swear to God, that sounds like Mozart.
Well, it could be.
But very well done.
Yeah.
I think you guys have a good thing. Just keep working on it. Hopefully our advice helps.
Yeah.
And chat, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Yes, I do actually want to send the shout out to KV Kingdom. He is the one who suggested this game.
Yeah.
So thank you, KV.
Thank you, KV, for this.
Yep. And we'll see you guys soon. So say goodnight, Teal.
Good night, Teal.
And if you like what you saw, leave a smack down like button below. Subscribe to our channel. Consider supporting us on Patreon. Connect with us over social media. And we will see you in the next video.
See you next time.